Hey there, science fans. Have you ever stopped to think about how much everything moves? Look around you. Cars zoom by. People walk and run. Even the clouds drift across the sky. Motion is everywhere. It's a fundamental part of our universe. Let's dive in and explore some key concepts that help us understand how things move. Let's start with mass. Mass is a fundamental property of matter. Mass is how much stuff is in an object. It's a measure of the amount of matter that makes up an object. Think about a big block of wood. This block of wood has a significant amount of mass. Now imagine a block of steel the same size. Steel is denser than wood. It would feel much heavier, right? Density is the key difference here. Now for weight. Weight is the force of gravity pulling on an object's mass. Gravity varies depending on where you are. On the moon, the same block of wood weighs less because the moon's gravity is weaker. The mass stays the same, but its weight changes. Cool, huh? Speed is all about how fast something is moving. It tells us how much distance an object covers over a certain amount of time. We can calculate speed with a simple formula. Speed equals distance divided by time. Let's say a car travels 60 miles in 1 hour. To find its speed, we divide the distance, 60 miles, by the time, 1 hour. The car's speed is 60 miles per hour. That's pretty zippy. Section 4. Uniform and non-uniform motion. A smooth ride or a bumpy one. Now let's talk about different types of motion. Imagine you're driving on a long, straight highway with the cruise control on. The car is moving at a constant speed. This is called uniform motion. The object covers the same distance in equal intervals of time. But what about when you hit traffic? The car speeds up, slows down, and maybe even comes to a stop. This is non-uniform motion. The object's speed changes over time. Life is full of non-uniform motion. Section 5. Average speed. Finding the middle ground. Sometimes we need to figure out the average speed of an object, especially when it's moving with non-uniform motion. This means the speed changes at different points during the journey. Let's say you bike to school every day. You might speed up downhill, slow down at corners, and even stop at traffic lights. Your speed isn't constant throughout the ride, but we can still calculate your average speed over the entire trip. To find the average speed, we divide the total distance you traveled by the total time it took you to get there. This gives us a single number that represents your overall speed. So, if you biked 3 miles to school and it took you 15 minutes to complete the journey, your average speed would be 12 miles per hour. This is calculated by dividing the distance by the time. See, even when motion is all over the place, we can still make sense of it by finding the average speed. It helps us understand the overall pace of the journey. Section 6. Experiment time. See motion in action. Ready for some hands-on science? Let's dive into an exciting experiment that will help us understand motion better. Grab a toy car, a ruler, and a stopwatch. These simple tools will help us explore the fascinating world of motion. Mark 2 points on the floor a certain distance apart, like 1 meter. This will be our track for the toy car. Now, let your car roll at a constant speed from one point to the other. Make sure it moves smoothly. Time how long it takes. That's uniform motion. The car moves at a steady pace without speeding up or slowing down. Now, try rolling the car up a ramp. This will change how the car moves. Notice how it slows down as it goes up and speeds up as it comes down. This is because of gravity and the incline. That's non-uniform motion in action. The car's speed changes as it moves. You can even try different angles or surfaces to see how they affect the car's motion. Experiment with carpet, wood, or even tiles. Science is so much fun when you can see it happening right before your eyes. Keep experimenting and discovering new things. Section 7. Motion, the key to understanding our world. Motion is more than just things moving around. It's a fundamental concept that helps us understand how our world works. From the planets orbiting the sun to the blood flowing through our veins, motion is everywhere. By understanding the principles of motion, we can design faster cars, safer airplanes, and even explore the vastness of space. So keep your eyes peeled and your mind curious, because there's always more to learn about the amazing world of motion. Check out the practice questions in the description below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.